Okay, you guys, so today I'm basically going to teach you what this video says right on the front, right on the front page. I'm going to teach you how to get really good tone on trombone. And getting good tone on trombone is difficult when you're starting. And I had trouble with tone myself for the first few years of playing trombone. So what I'm going to tell you right now is really good advice. I would take it and use it, and whether you're a marching band, jazz band, doesn't really matter. Whether you're just playing trombone for fun, doesn't really matter. It's a real fun instrument, really unique, and it's got a really nice sound to it. So one thing that I want to start out with is the way you hold, number one, the way you stand, number two, and sometimes number three is when you sit. Say the way you hold the trombone, some people might learn wrong. And the way you hold it is you get your hand like this. You do like the dog thing you do on the wall with the shadow. You know how you make the dog. Well, what you're gonna want to do is reverse that and put it on the bottom of your hand. So instead of doing one finger, you're gonna do two and make kind of like a gun. And that is going to be perfectly placed on the trombone. So here's my gun, right? I'm going to place my thumb right here, and I'm going to wrap both of my fingers around right here. So I'm going to do that again. I got my gun. I'm going to get my thumb, make sure that that is nice and snug, and I'm going to put my fingers through the slide hole and the actual mouthpiece hole. So right there, and make sure that your other fingers are right under, just dangling there. Or you can put them up and you can hold the trombone like this. I wouldn't recommend that because that's not how everybody hold it. Hold it like that. I like to kind of hold in a different position, like this, because I get more grip, and I like it playing like this because it's real comfortable, but this is actually the way you're supposed to hold it. Okay, and on this slide, you never want to do something that I call a fist. This here is a fist. You never want to play like this. I see a lot of players today in 6th, 7th, 8th grade playing like this. You press the crouch down, and play exactly like this at the ground. Never do that. You always want to be up, good form, just like, if you've ever been in marching band before, you would understand. But you just want a good form. You want to make sure that your arm is nice and flowy. Another thing I'm going to teach you right now is how to hold this slide here. This column right across is made perfectly to fit these three fingers on. Your thumb, your index, and your middle finger. You're going to put that on there just like that. You're going to make kind of like an alligator. And put that right on there like that. And keep your other fingers just right on your palm. Just like that. And that is exactly how you hold it. Now, when you're playing trombone, you want to make sure that the trombone is actually level to the ground and your face. Because if you don't, you will build an embouchure that is down or up. What I mean by that is you'll be playing trombone like this, or like this. And you don't want that. You always want your head level, and always position the trombone perfectly parallel to where your head is. All the time. Also, when it's on your face, never move it to the sides, because it'll build an embouchure on the side of your mouth, and it's going to be very hard to fix later. My embouchure isn't completely in the middle. It's actually more on this side. So it's actually more on my right side than my left. I wasn't very conscious of that, and I didn't have a very good teacher when he was teaching me. So, you make sure that mouthpiece is right in the middle. And look in the mirror. And it's not always going to be perfect right in the middle. Not everybody's embouchure is perfect. So, it's either going to be more to the right, more to the left, a little bit down, a little bit up. But never, ever, 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 ever play with your head straight, or the trombone down, or up, or sideways. Okay, well, we got the basics down. Now, next, for tone, I'm just going to make a perfect stance. And you want to be always comfortable when you're playing an instrument. Except in marching band, you always want that full stance, you want your chest out and everything. So But I want this to demonstrate to you what concert band and jazz band kind of want you to do to get good tone. So what you want to do is you want to just relax your shoulders, let your arms drop, and do this. Alright, I'll show you guys next video.